Hello again out there, everybody, and once again, welcome home to the Northwest Arkansas Real Estate Channel. I'm Blake Yount with Collier Associates, and today I wanted to give you 5 things to think about when selling your home. I've done buyer videos in the past. I thought I would do a seller one here, so a few things that a lot of times you don't think about when going into selling your home. Number 1 is to really consider getting a pre-inspection done before you put your home on the market. So when a buyer makes an offer that you accept, that buyer is more than likely going to get a home inspection done on your home. And they're going to find 100 things wrong with the property. Even on brand new homes, home inspectors are paid to represent the buyer to find everything that's wrong with the home. And then the buyer can begin negotiating, asking for thousands of dollars off the price, or asking for hundreds to thousands of dollars worth of repairs. And don't you think, wouldn't you agree that it's a good idea to already know what's going on with the home by getting a pre-inspection? That way you can decide whether or not you want to fix some things going into it, or if you want to wait and have that conversation with the buyer. But at least you have the upper hand by having the information first. So second thing that I want to talk about, a couple of points surrounding actually showing your property. So you want to make sure that you can be as flexible as possible when people are wanting to see your home. So we can do 2-hour notice, 4-hour notice, 24-hour, however long you need to clean the house up and get out of the house for a buyer to come see your home. But you want to be as flexible as possible, because what happens is somebody, especially in this market, this fast-moving market, somebody's looking for a home, and they go online, they look at your pictures, either their agent sends it to them or they find it on a website, and they kick it around, they consider it. Finally they call an agent and say, hey, I want to go through this home. And to have that agent turn around and say, well, the sellers aren't ready to show it today, maybe tomorrow, that buyer's gone. The attention span just isn't there anymore. They're not going to wait around a day or two to come see your property. They want to see it when they want to see it. So you need to really focus in on, and I know it's a pain, but you need to be as flexible as possible so that when that phone rings or that request comes in to see your house, you're able to get tidied up and get out of there so a buyer can come see it and hopefully put in a great offer to purchase your home. And that leads you right into the third thing, where you need to, as much as humanly possible, keep the home clean, and show ready. It needs to smell nice, it needs to look as nice as possible. All of those things lead to getting top dollar, because when people walk through the door, they're already judging the house. Remember, in the buyer's mind, they're about to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars. So what they want in return for that is to be wowed. And that's our job as sellers, is to present our house in a way that wows prospective buyers more than the house for sale down the street. You want to be the one that sticks out in their mind as the house that's ready to move into. So be flexible on your showing time, be able to get out of there with quick notice, and number 3, clean and show ready at all times. And the fourth thing I want you to consider, and this is kind of a tough one to understand, it even took me a while to get my head around it, was this concept of saleability versus value. So this always comes up. A seller will have just put a brand new roof on a house, cost the seller $10,000, and they want to recoup that in the sales price. And the hard truth is that a roof does not improve the value of your home. It helps with the saleability. So no, it's not a $10,000 increase when you put a roof on it, people expect there to be a roof on the house that doesn't leak. Some other things that are saleability factors are other things you can't see: electrical wiring, plumbing, insulation, HVAC. You can replace all of that. And it doesn't necessarily increase the value of the home. It helps the saleability on it. With the electricity, you walk into a house, you hit a light switch, you expect the lights to come on. With the plumbing, you go in, you flush the toilet, you expect the water to go down and not come back up and spraying everywhere, right? You expect the home to be well insulated. All of those things. HVAC. Now it's standard on homes to have heating and air of some sort. So those are all things that help the home sell. Like, they're going to walk in, the buyer's going to walk in, and it's not broken. It's there and it works. That's great. It helps it sell, but it does not push the value over the edge. So if you're going to put money into your home to try to increase the value, what you're going to want to do instead is a kitchen remodel, bathroom remodel, flooring, all these things that people see that and you can bring them all up to date. Those things increase the value of the home. And unfortunately, you need to know that buyers will only pay a premium for things that they can see. Things that they can't see, they just expect to work. So always remember the difference between saleability factors and value improvements that you can do on your home before you sell. And the fifth thing I'd present to you to consider about your home selling experience would be the pricing of your home. And it's very, very important, and especially in today's market, sellers seem to agree that we don't know where the top of the market is, and nobody has a crystal ball, and that's all very true. So when you're talking about pricing with an agent, you need to explore the numbers, really drill down into the numbers, the comparable sales, to find out what the market is bringing for homes most similar to yours in your area right now. And around that, you really need to be concerned with the amount of days on market that homes like yours are spending out there for sale. For example, if you're in a neighborhood where everything around you is selling for $250,000 and you believe your home is worth a little bit more, okay, that's fine. If you think it's worth $275,000, let's sit down with an agent or somebody who has all of the comparable sales, the pending sales, all of that. Sit down and just look at the data and let the data tell you the story. So if everything in your neighborhood is selling in a week at $250,000 and your agent tells you let's list it at $250,000, your home is almost the same as all the homes around you, that's a really great price. The market's appetite is insatiable at $250,000, but you insist on wanting to put it at $275,000. You say, okay, let's go ahead. I really want to try it at $275,000. Well, when that week goes by and you don't have an offer yet, and all the other homes in the neighborhood have sold within a week, you know at that point that your listing, your sale is going stale in the public's eyes. They're starting to look past it. They've rejected it at the $275,000, and you want to go down to the $250,000. Now, on the other hand, let's say that this hot neighborhood in this example, everything's selling at $250,000, and you're the last seller to go on the market, and you peg it right at $250,000. Well, all of those people that have been looking at that neighborhood and haven't got in yet are going to come to your house and put offers in on day one. It's another $250,000 house. People are going to be looking at it, and instead of having to drop your price from $275,000 to $250,000, multiple offers might come in and have a bidding war to drive the price up above $250,000. All the way to $275,000? Probably not. But in reality, in this example, it was never going to sell for that much anyway. So you really need to consider how you price your home, and if you want to sit on it for a long time and just wait for the market to catch up, that's completely up to you. It's your home, it's your investment, it's your decision. But if you want to capture the market's attention and you want to get the most offers in the least amount of time, which will more than likely get you the most money in the least amount of time, then you want to price it based on the data that includes the recent sales, pending sales, even expired data, so you know what the market has rejected, but also be very, very focused on how long homes like yours are staying on the market. So those are 5 things to think about when you're going to sell your home. I appreciate your time today. Once again, my name is Blake Yount with Collier Associates. And if you are thinking about selling your home, what I'd like to do is come over with all of that data that I just talked about and go over it in your case, and then you can decide whether or not it'd be a good idea for you and I to work together to get your home on the market and sold in this wonderful Northwest Arkansas real estate market. So once again, thanks for watching, and I will check in with you next week. But for now, go out and enjoy Northwest Arkansas.